Welcome to English Through Stories, the place where language meets imagination. Whether you're learning English as a second language or just love incredible life stories, you're in the right place. Here, we explore the lives of famous people, unforgettable events, and powerful lessons, all told in clear, slow English. This is English Through Stories. The life and legacy of Robert De Niro. Early life and artistic roots. 1943 to 1960. Robert Anthony De Niro Jr. was born on August 17, 1943, in New York City. His parents, Robert De Niro Sr. and Virginia Admiral, were both artists. His father was a respected painter, and his mother was a poet and painter as well. Art was in his blood from the very beginning. When De Niro was 2 years old, his parents separated. He was raised mostly by his mother in the neighborhood of Little Italy, a culturally rich but tough part of Manhattan. It was there that young Robert earned the nickname Bobby Milk because of his pale skin and shy nature. As a child, he was quiet and introverted, but he loved movies, especially the works of actors like Marlon Brando and Montgomery Clift. At age 10, he played the Cowardly Lion in a school production of The Wizard of Oz. That moment sparked a lifelong passion for acting. Training and total commitment. 1960 to 1969. In his teens, De Niro left high school to pursue acting full-time. He studied at the Stella Adler Conservatory and later at Lee Strasberg's Actors Studio, both in New York. He was trained in method acting, which taught him to fully become his characters, physically, mentally, and emotionally. During this time, De Niro was completely dedicated. He would spend hours observing real people, practicing emotions, and diving deep into the psychology of his roles. He acted in off-Broadway plays and low-budget films, slowly building his experience and confidence. In 1968, he appeared in Greetings, his first major film role. It didn't make him famous, but it showed that he had raw talent and quiet intensity. Breakthrough with Scorsese, 1973 to 1976. De Niro's career changed forever when he met director Martin Scorsese. In 1973, he starred in Mean Streets, where he played Johnny Boy, a wild, reckless young criminal. His performance was electric, and the film became a cult hit. But it was in 1974 that De Niro became a global star. He played a young Vito Corleone in The Godfather Part 2, directed by Francis Ford Coppola. His performance, partly spoken in Italian, won him an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. Then came Taxi Driver, 1976. As Travis Bickle, a mentally unstable cab driver, De Niro delivered one of the most intense performances in film history. His line, "You talking to me?" became legendary. He trained as a real cab driver for weeks to prepare for the role, an example of his deep commitment to method acting.
You talking to me? You talking to me? You talking to me? Well, then who the hell else are you talking? You talking to me? Well, I'm the only one.
Master of Transformation, 1977 to 1985. De Niro was not just a great actor, he was a transformer. He changed his body, voice, and mind for every role. For Raging Bull, 1980, he played real-life boxer Jake LaMotta. To prepare, De Niro trained as a fighter and even entered real boxing matches. Then, he gained over 60 pounds to portray the older, retired version of LaMotta. The film earned him an Academy Award for Best Actor and is often considered one of the greatest performances in cinema history. He followed with roles in The Deer Hunter, 1978, as a traumatized Vietnam War veteran. The King of Comedy, 1982, as a lonely, delusional comedian. Once Upon a Time in America, 1984, a decade-spanning crime epic. Each role was different. Each one was unforgettable. Expanding Horizons and New Roles, 1986 to 1999. In the late 80s and 90s, De Niro explored new types of roles. He acted in dramas, comedies, thrillers, and even family films. He worked again with Scorsese in Goodfellas, 1990, and Casino, 1995, playing complex, violent men who lived by their own rules. In Cape Fear, 1991, he played a terrifying ex-convict and transformed his appearance completely, losing weight, getting tattoos, and changing his voice. The role earned him an Oscar nomination. He also showed his gentle side in Awakenings, 1990, playing a catatonic patient opposite Robin Williams. And in Heat, 1995, he finally shared the screen with fellow legend Al Pacino in a powerful face-off between cop and criminal. Directing and later career, 2000 to 2025. In 1993, De Niro stepped behind the camera to direct A Bronx Tale, a personal film based on the childhood of writer Chaz Palminteri. The film was praised for its heart and authenticity. In the 2000s, De Niro continued to surprise audiences. He took on comedies like Meet the Parents, 2000, Analyze This, 1999, and The Intern, 2015, showing a more relaxed, humorous side. In 2019, he starred in The Irishman, again with Scorsese, Pacino, and Pesci. The film explored aging, regret, and the cost of a violent life. It used digital effects to show De Niro across multiple ages and reminded everyone that he was still one of the greatest actors alive. Even into his 80s, De Niro continues to work, mentor younger actors, and appear in films that challenge him and the audience. Personal life and values. Robert De Niro is a private man. He has been married twice and has 6 children. He lives quietly, mostly in New York, and avoids the Hollywood spotlight. He is also a strong supporter of freedom of speech, diversity, and independent film. In 2002, he co-founded the Tribeca Film Festival to help rebuild Lower Manhattan after the 9/11 attacks and to support new filmmakers. De Niro is known for being humble, disciplined, and deeply committed to his craft. He often says very little in interviews, preferring to let his work speak for itself. Awards and honors. Robert De Niro has received 2 Academy Awards, Best Actor and Best Supporting Actor, Golden Globe Awards, Screen Actors Guild Awards, Presidential Medal of Freedom, awarded in 2016, Cecil B. DeMille Lifetime Achievement Award. In 2024, he was knighted in the UK for his contributions to cinema and in the arts. Legacy and final thoughts. Robert De Niro is not just an actor. He is a symbol of excellence, transformation, and timeless artistry. He has played gangsters, comedians, boxers, taxi drivers, fathers, and legends. He has made us feel fear, sadness, anger, and joy. His dedication to acting, his ability to disappear into roles, and his passion for storytelling make him one of the greatest performers in history. For over 50 years, De Niro has inspired actors, directors, and audiences around the world. His story reminds us that quiet determination, deep focus, and emotional honesty can create magic.